one of the most consistent and winningest coaches in the history of the CAA and over the last 10 years. Sean McDonnell, head coach in New Hampshire. Great to see you.
Good to see you, man. How we doing, man?
Good. How you doing? All right?
Have a good day so far down here in Baltimore. It's always a good day.
Yeah. Did you get a chance to relax a little bit at all here? I mean, in the summertime, what did you do? I mean, you
got a couple weeks off. No, we had a great stay up in the Finger Lakes at Skinny Atlas with family and friends. It was awesome.
Awesome. Well, great stuff. Well, first off, congratulations. 11 straight trips to the NCAA tournament, the FCS playoffs, the longest streak in the nation. You guys go undefeated in the conference last year at 8-0, 12-2, semifinal appearance back-to-back. I just got to ask, how do you consistently put this type of a team on the field year after year where it's now known and expected that New Hampshire is in the playoffs, and that's 11 straight? That's impressive.
Yeah, it's a credit to a lot of people, I'm lucky I'm part of it, obviously. But we've had great coaches, assistant coaches, starting with Chip Kelly to Sean Devine, to the guys I have now, Ryan Carty, John Lyons, Pete McCarty. We got good people. We've been fortunate. We found really good players that buy into what we're doing and how we do it. New Hampshire's a unique place. It's not a bells and whistles place. It's a blue collar. We live off the hard hat, lunch bucket thing, and our kids have come up there and embraced that pretty much. And we've been fortunate over the years to win football games by having talented kids that work really hard together.
What I want to kind of ask is that, when you talk about the great staff and what you guys have built there and how long you've been there, it's that you guys have like an identity. I love that teams, that have, something that everybody knows and they know what to expect, and you can almost kind of recruit, in that fashion. And I have to go back, I'll go back to 2004. I remember when I was doing radio for the University of Delaware, and you guys come in to Delaware Stadium there, and this is the year right after Delaware won the national championship. The first game of the season, this place is packed, and you have to bring in a fourth-string quarterback, by the name of Ricky Santos, guy that's not even on the depth chart. Nobody even knows about this guy. He comes in and he helps win the ball game for you. And and I just think to be able to do that, that's about the system, that's about the identity, that's about what you're preaching. And it's I just found that so remarkable. And that was actually the start of the run, from 2004 to right now.
It was crazy. I remember being on the sidelines when Mike Ranieri went down, who was as talented a quarterback as we've ever had at UNH, and we had Ricky there. We didn't throw a pass in the first half with Ricky as we were petrified, and then he goes 10 for 11, hits ball for the winner,
right.
And we just took off. But, Ricky worked hard. He was a four-string quarterback. He stayed up in the summer on his own. I told him to get in Mike Ranieri's hip pocket if he wanted to be any good and learn the system, stop flying by the seat of his pants. And sure enough, it all paid off for him and took off. But, Ricky was a great player in high school. He lacked a couple of things, great speed at times, just that, but there was something about him, and we all found that out in the next 4 years.
Yeah, absolutely. That was quite the run, and it's continued ever since. How about for you? Congratulations, the Eddie Robinson Award winner last year, the best coach in FCS college football. What an honor. What did that mean to you? Were you surprised? That's awesome.
It comes when you got good people, and my kids and our players played their tails off for us, and then people coach their tails off for us, and it's a product of them doing the things you ask them to do and doing it to the best of their abilities. And can't thank them enough, because this doesn't happen without having those kind of people around you.
We talked about Santos and some of the great players you had back in the day. Your returning starting quarterback, Sean Goldrich. Yeah. Now, let's talk about him, I guess, and where the offense is this year moving into this new season.
Well, it's weird. It's Sean's fourth year starting, and he started as a redshirt freshman in his first game at Holy Cross, and played terrific. And for the last 3 years, we've had a great backup in Andy Vallis as his partner in crime, doing all this stuff. And he settled in last year as a starter, got hurt, and then finished the year as a starter. Had a terrific season, stats and all that stuff, but he's the leader of the football team, and he's our guy. And he's carried on the UNH tradition at the quarterback position, whether it's Kevin Decker, R.J. Tolman, Ricky Santos. He's the leader, he's the guy. And if we can keep him healthy, we're going to have an opportunity to win games. I think he's that good a football player.
Last thing, Coach, and I think what's even more impressive too is that what you've been able to do, with what you've had to work with, and now new stadium, renovations, all the stuff that New Hampshire is pumping into your program, and very well deserved, probably long overdue to be honest, but I know you're excited about that. Tell us a little bit about what's going on there and how that's even going to continue probably this run of what you guys have done.
Well, I know this. It's well deserved for the people in the state of New Hampshire. It's well deserved for the players at the University of New Hampshire. I mean, it's not just a football stadium, but we're the ones that move it along and bring it along by having the opportunity to play in a great league in the CAA. Our fans deserve it, to sit in a nice stadium and have it. I'm just excited that we can share everything with it, high school championships, lacrosse, Special Olympics, all those stuff, and then have our kids have a great place to play on a Saturday afternoon, a Saturday night.
Well, it's going to be real special, and look forward to seeing you guys in action once again, pretty much the class of the league here over the last decade. Great to talk to you, and best of luck this season.
I really appreciate it. Thanks for helping us do
You
everything.
got it, Coach.
Okay,
thanks. Sean McDonnell, head coach of New Hampshire.